The granblue Fantasy Versus beta was something that pretty much the entire FGC was looking forward to, as an up-and-coming fighting game experimenting with gameplay pretty much as simplified as it's going to be. In this video I'm going to be giving my initial thoughts on the game, things I discovered during the beta, and some things I'd like to see from the game in the future. Starting off, I love this game. Visuals are gorgeous, music and sound design are fantastic, but this is more or less expected for a Arc System Works. What really blew me away was how unique all the characters felt to play, despite how simple their toolkits are designed. The other games in the Arc System Simple series, Dragon Ball FighterZ and BlazBlue Cross Tag Battle, were also designed with simplicity in mind, but across their huge rosters, most of the characters felt too similar to me, with the only differences being maybe applications of special moves or certain character gimmicks. granblue only had 5 characters available to play for the beta, but each one felt unique and had a certain niche they filled. Unlike Dragon Ball or BB Tag, I felt each character had to be approached differently, whether you're playing as that character or against them. That being said, I feel this game will focus less on raw character-to-character interaction and more on player-to-player interaction. Movement is committal, neutral is tense and explosive, and chip damage can kill. I feel that player fundamentals will matter more in this game than most other fighting games. So let's get into detail on what I learned about the game from the beta, starting with some of the system mechanics. Like I said, granblue is designed to be a simple fighting game both veteran players and players coming from the mobile game can enjoy. There's single button specials using a skill button, a block button with evasion features, and even an auto combo string you can use just by mashing the light attack. This is standard fare for Arc System's recent releases, but what caught my attention was the fact that these are optional. In fact, the game encourages you to use technical inputs. Using technical inputs for special attacks remove the cooldowns that using the skill button would usually cause, and the game averages out technical inputs made by both players and displays them at the end of a match. This is probably my favorite part of the game's system, since it allows new players to familiarize themselves with applications of special moves and supers, without having to worry about perfecting execution of the motions first. Evasion is another interesting feature. You can either dodge in place or dash forward. It looks like the roll evade's invincibility is slightly shorter than the spot dodge, and going back to player decisions, choosing when to use evasion and which evade to use will be a decisive factor in many matches. There's one issue I have with the game, and that's meter. Unlike most games, EX specials don't cost meter, but instead cause a longer cooldown, even for technical inputs. Meter is only used for Skybound arts, the supers in the game, only ever costing the entire bar. And while you do gain meter very quickly just by advancing and generally being aggressive, I'd like to see something like guard cancel evasion or other system options that you can spend meter on. Other than that, I'm very happy with what I've seen from the beta, and I'm definitely looking forward to granblue's release. If you're looking to do some of your own research on granblue Fantasy Versus, check out the official website.